Hi, my name is Chelsea and I'll be guiding our stretch class. Today for class, you will need 2 blocks. If you don't have 2 blocks, no problem. Be creative, use pillows, stack books if you need, water bottles, soup cans, you get the drift. Next, a strap. If you don't have a strap, use a belt, a scarf, a towel. Starting class in a seated position, feel free also to sit in a chair if that's more comfortable for you. Option to have a towel underneath or a block or a bolster so that your sits bones are down to the earth, belly to spine, and imagine you have a string at the crown of your head pulling you straight up. Beautiful posture. Bring your hands to your thighs, close your eyes, and breathe. First, taking inventory of this very moment. Notice if you're breathing from your belly, your chest. Notice if there's any thoughts running through your mind. And then notice how your heart and soul feels right now. And without any judgment, take a great big inhale through your nose. Hold your breath at the top. And exhale, sigh. Let it go and begin to melt. One more inhale. Hold your breath at the top. And exhale, sigh and melt. Moving on. Inhale, gaze up to the sky. Open up your throat. And exhale, chin to chest. Allow your head to be heavy and breathe here. Soften through your forehead, your eyebrows. Release the tongue off the roof of your mouth. Our jaw is a very common place to hold emotion and tension. One more breath. And now we'll flow that breath to movement. Inhale, gaze up to the sky. And exhale, chin to chest. Last one. Inhale, gaze up to the sky. And exhale, chin to chest. Hold here as you allow your right ear to rock to your right shoulder. Beginning to feel the stretch along the left side of your neck. Breathe. Option to stay here. Option to roll your left shoulder down and back and notice if that deepened the stretch on the left side of your neck. Breathe. Option to stay here. Option, bring your left hand to the earth. Soften from the crown of the head, the jaw, down the left side of your neck, down your left shoulder. Breathe. Option to stay here. Option to begin to pedal out your left fingers farther to the left. Hold and breathe. Option to stay here. Option to take your right hand, wrap it around, and place your right hand on your left ear. No pressure, just place it there. And breathe. Slow and steady inhale. And slow and steady exhale. Option to stay here. Option to slightly gaze down and diagonal to the right. Breathe. One more breath right here. Inhale. exhale, release both hands to your thighs, head back to center. Inhale. Exhale, gaze to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, gaze to the left. One more time. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, gaze to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, chin to chest. Now allowing your left ear to rock to your left shoulder, beginning to feel the stretch all along the right side of your neck. Breathe. Roll your right shoulder down and back and see if that deepened the stretch along the right side of your neck. Breathe. Option to stay here. Option, bring your right hand down to the earth. Breathe. Option to stay here. Option to begin to pedal out your right fingers farther to the right. Hold and breathe. For fun, maybe visualize the stretch that's happening in your body. Sending all of your energy, your breath to the area you're stretching. Option to stay here. Option, take your left hand, wrap it around, placing your left hand on your right ear. Again, no weight, just place it there and breathe. Option to stay here. Option to slightly gaze down and diagonal to the left. And breathe. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, release hands to thighs, head, chin to chest. Option to stay here. Option, rock from one shoulder to the other shoulder. Option to take a full circle all the way around. Our neck is a very common place to hold emotion, to hold tension. So if you notice a tender spot while you take your head rolls, maybe you hold on that tender spot. Perhaps you roll back over on that tender spot. Or again, maybe you just take inventory, knowing that this is an easy stretch you can do almost anywhere at any time. Switching the direction of the head roll, giving this direction just as much love and attention as the other. And breathe. And one more time in this direction. And bringing your head back to center. Bring your right arm across your body now and hook with your left arm. I call this our PE stretch. Hold and breathe right here. We're still rooted down into our sits bones, belly to spine, and you still have a string at the crown of your head pulling you up. Beautiful posture. Filling up your belly, inhale, and exhale. Breathing from the belly, filling it up, inhale, and exhale. Release your right arm and give yourself a high five behind your back. Good job, self. Taking your left hand and pressing on your right elbow. Think proud chest. Lift it up. Hold and breathe. Again, filling up the belly and slowly releasing it. One more. Inhale, fill up. And exhale, slowly release. Letting go of your right elbow, releasing your right hand right out in front of you, taking your left hand and placing it on your right fingers. This is going to stretch out your forearms. So if you're at a keyboard a lot, this will be great for you. Option to stay here, option to bring your right hand all the way down. Forearm stretch, there's no need to force anything. Breathe. And one more breath right here. Inhale. Exhale, release. Take a circle with your wrist in one direction, greasing our hinge. A circle in the opposite direction, greasing the hinge. And release your right arm by your side. Hook your left arm in front of you. Right arm hooks. PE stretch. Sits bones down. String at the crown of your head. And breathe. Last breath. Inhale. And exhale, release. Left hand behind back. Good job, self. Right hand presses on left elbow. Proud chest. And breathe. And last breath. Inhale. Exhale, release your left arm. Right hand presses on left fingers. Forearm stretch. Option to hold it there. Option to bring it down. Each side is different and each day is different. Be kind to yourself. Breathe. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale, release. Circle, grease your hinge. And a circle, grease your hinge. Beautiful. Release your hands. Close your eyes and take a breath right here. Blink your eyes open. Find your tabletop position. Stacking our shoulders on top of our wrists. Setting up for our cat-cows. We're going to massage our spine. Inhale, gaze forward, shine your heart, open up cow. Exhale, push the earth away, dome your back, cat. Maybe even gaze at your belly button. One more together. Inhale, gaze forward, shine your heart, open up cow. And exhale, push the earth away, dome your back, cat. Now you're going to take this away your own breath flavor style movement, meaning maybe you add a twirl to your head, your hips, perhaps you tap out the tops of your feet, have a little tantrum. Again, there's no wrong or right way to take your cat-cow. We're simply connecting our breath to our movement, massaging our spine with our breath and movement, expressing ourselves with our breath and movement. 2 more times through. And after your last time through, meet me in a still tabletop position. Still tabletop position, bring your right leg forward, all the way forward. And here's where we're going to start to use our blocks or our water bottles, whatever you have handy. Press into those blocks, have your blocks frame your right foot and lift up and push into your right hip. As you're right here, you're going to notice that your left hip is pulling back. Try to square it off towards your right foot and breathe. Just a couple more breaths right here. And one more breath right here. Inhale. Exhale, push your hips back as you bring your blocks with you to a modified half splits. Straightening through your right leg, flexing your right toes to your face. If you have a tight hamstring, feel free to take a slight bend or a generous bend in your right knee. Hold and breathe right here. We're still imagining we have a string at the crown of our head pulling us up and over, not down. And then strings on our glutes, pushing us back. With every inhale, fill up, find length through your torso, your spine. With every exhale, up and over, draping it up and over. Even your core is engaged right here, belly to spine. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, up and over. One more like that. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, up and over. Now, option to stay here, option to use your blocks, option, we're going to engage our core and lift our arms. Your choice. Rebend into your right knee, either take the blocks with you, or this time lift your torso and reach your arms up to the sky. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, push your hips back, modified half splits. Option to take your blocks with you. Option to airplane your arms behind you, finding that balance. Breathe. 2 more times. Rebend into your right knee. Inhale, reach it up, or feel free to use your blocks. Exhale, push back. Feel free to use the blocks or airplane arms. Last time. Inhale, rebend, lift it up. And exhale, push it back. Hold and breathe. Rebend into your right knee. Place your blocks down. Place your hands down. Shoot your right leg back. And begin to take a circle with your right leg. Greasing your hip hinge in one direction. And then greasing your hip hinge in the opposite direction. Now shake it out like a dog. Let that feel good. And push back for a moment in child's pose. Big toes together to touch. Knees wide, forehead resting on the mat. Feel the release in your lower back. Unclench your glutes. So we tend to squeeze our glutes at all hours of the day. Unclench them, you're safe. Breathe. Now, option to stay here. Option to begin to pedal out your fingers all the way over to the right. Option to have your left hand on top of your right hand, maybe even press weight into your right hand. Breathe. Feeling the stretch on the left side of your body. Inhale, fill up. Feel the expansion. Exhale, send your hips down and back. Settle into your new expansion. One more. Inhale, fill up. Feel the expansion. Exhale, send your hips down and back. Settle into your new expansion. Begin to pedal out your fingers all the way through center, all the way over to the left. Option to take your right hand and place it on your left hand. Option to press weight into your left hand. Begin to feel the stretch on the right side of your body. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, send your hips down and back, really trying to connect your heels and your glutes. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, down and back. Pedaling out your fingers all the way now through center. Think spider fingers. Pedal out your fingers in front of you. Find length through your whole torso. And exhale, send your hips down and back. One more. Inhale, pedal it out. Exhale, send your hips down and back. Inhale, tabletop position, stacking your shoulders on top of your wrists. Setting up for the other side. Bringing your left leg forward. Left knee on top of left ankle. Feel free to find your blocks or your props. And push into your left hip. Again, noticing how that right hip wants to push back. Try to square it off. And breathe. That's slow and steady inhale. And your slow and steady exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale, push back, modified half splits. Push your hips back, straighten through your left leg, bring your blocks with you. Again, if you have a tight hamstring, feel free to take a slight bend or a generous bend to your left knee. String at the crown of your head, up and over, strings on your glutes, pulling you back. Inhale, filling up, finding length. Exhale, up and over, letting something go. Filling up. And letting something go. One more, inhale. And exhale, softening into it. Again, option to stay here. Option, we're going to flow breath to movement with your props or without your props. Inhale, bend into your left knee. Option to take your blocks or reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, push your hips back, straighten through the left leg. Feel free to use your props or sweep them back. 2 more, rebend into your front knee. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, push back and straighten through your front leg. Last time, inhale, rebend, reach it up. Exhale, push back and straighten. Rebend into your left knee, frame your left foot. Bring those blocks or props to the side, shoot your left leg back and make circles with your hip, your left hip in one direction, greasing the hinge, and a circle in the opposite direction. And now shake it out. Perfect. Lying on your back. Lying on your back, find your strap, your scarf, your belt. Lie all the way down on your back. Beginning with your left knee bent. Place your strap around the ball of your right foot. Lower back is flat on the mat. Now inhale, flex your right toes to your face as much as possible. And exhale, point your toes to the sky. Point, 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 point. 2 more times. Inhale, flex. And exhale, point. 1 more. Inhale, flex. And exhale, point. Now begin to take a circle with your ankle in one direction. And a circle with your ankle in the opposite direction. Now we're gonna bring our grease can to our knee. Inhale, bend your right knee. Bring your right heel close to your right glute. Exhale, re-straighten, high five the ceiling. Flex your toes to your face. Lower back is flat. 2 more. Inhale, bend. And exhale, straighten, high five. Last time. Inhale, bend. And exhale, straighten, high five. Hold and breathe right here. Here's our parking spot for our right leg. Now inhale, bring your right leg closer to your body until you feel that deep stretch, that deep burn, maybe even a shake, finding your edge in the stretch. Breathe, trying to straighten your leg out as much as possible. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, allow your right leg to go back to that parking spot. 3 more times. Inhale, bring the right leg in. And exhale, back to the parking spot. 2 more. Inhale, bring your right leg in, finding the edge. And exhale, back to the parking spot. Last time. Inhale, bring your right leg in, hold and breathe. For fun, maybe close your eyes and imagine that our right leg is a hose. Think of a hose. If there's a kink in any part of the hose, it will not flow. Unkink your hose. Beautiful lines. Slow and steady inhale. And a slow and steady exhale. Last one. Slow and steady inhale. And a slow and steady exhale. Take both straps in your right hand. Ground down with your left arm, left hand to the left. Palm is down. Allow your right leg to open up to the right. It doesn't have to open up super far. And as you do that, naturally, your left knee wants to open up to the left. Begin to feel the stretch on the right inner thigh. Option to stay here. If you want to deepen the stretch, begin to flex and point through your right toes. Breathe. And one more breath right here. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. Here we go. Inhale, straighten through your right leg. Bring both sides of the strap in your left hand. Ground down through your right arm, right hand to the right. Straighten through your left leg now and allow your right leg to fall to the left. Again, it doesn't have to fall super far. And then maybe gaze to the right. Feeling the release in your lower back, your right glute, hamstring, calf. Flex your toes, breathe, beautiful lines. One more breath. Inhale, bring your right leg back up to center. Rebend through your left knee. Release the strap off your right foot. And now place your right foot on your left thigh, lying on your back, figure 4. And begin to take some windshield wipers. Begin to feel the release in your lower back. Our lower back is a very common place to hold emotion and tension. Couple windshield wipers. Breathe right here. Now begin to take your towel, your strap, and wrap it around your left thigh. Strap around the left thigh, right foot on left thigh. Now lift your left foot up off of the earth. You should begin to feel the stretch in your hips. They say our hips are where we store emotions, trauma. Breathe right here. Again, trying to keep your lower back flat as you do so. Maybe even taking your right hand and pressing on that right thigh to deepen the stretch. Inhale, can you lift both legs up a little bit more? Now try to keep your legs as they are. Just re-flatten your lower back, level it out, open up that right thigh. Breathe. One more like that. Inhale, bringing your legs closer. Try to keep them there. That's the new normal. Just re-flatten your lower back, level it out, push that right thigh open. Breathe. Again, find the slow and steady inhale. And the slow and steady exhale. One more slow and steady inhale. And a slow and steady exhale. And release that strap off your left thigh. Release your right foot. And step your feet mat width distance apart and allow your knees to fall in together to kiss. Lying on your back, fallen pyramid. Fallen bridge, fallen pyramid, one or the other. One hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. And just close your eyes and breathe for a moment. And unclench the glutes. And one more breath right here. And begin to separate your knees. And we'll take it on the other side. Taking our strap around the ball of our left foot. Shoot your left leg straight up into the sky. Again, lower back is flat. Inhale, flex your toes to your face. And exhale, point your toes to the sky. Point, point, point. And inhale, flex, flex, flex. And exhale, point, point, point. Last time, inhale, flex. And exhale, point. Taking the circle, greasing our ankle hinge in one direction and the other. I like to think of the Tin Man greasing his hinges. Bringing the oil can to the left knee. Inhale, bend your left knee, left heel, left glute. Exhale, re-straighten, high five. Flatten your lower back. 2 more. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten, high five. Flex your toes to your face. Last time. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten, high five. Flex your toes to your face. There's our parking spot. Inhale, bring your left leg closer to your body. Feel the deep, deep stretch, the shake, the burn. Your edge, where the change is going to happen. Breathe. Inhale, exhale back to the parking spot. 2 more times. Inhale, bring your left leg closer to your body. Find that edge. And exhale back to the parking spot. 2 more. Inhale, bring it in. And exhale back to the parking spot. Last time, inhale, bring your left leg in, hold and breathe. Again, beautiful lines, flex toes to face, lower back is flat, unclench your glutes. Think of our hose, unkinking our hose. Slow and steady inhale. And slow and steady exhale. Last one, slow and steady inhale. And slow and steady exhale. Begin to take both sides of the strap in your left hand. Ground down through your right arm. Right hand to the right, palm is down. Left leg opens up to the left. Right knee naturally opens up to the right. Inner thigh, left inner thigh feels the stretch. Option to deepen the stretch by flexing and pointing through your left foot. And breathe. Last breath. Bring your left leg back to center. Inhale. Take both sides of the strap in your right hand. Ground down through your left arm, left hand. Straighten through your right leg. Allow your left leg to fall to the right. Maybe gaze to the left. Lower back, left glute, hamstring, calf. Flex your toes to your face. Breathe. Beautiful lines. Slow and steady inhale. And slow and steady exhale. Last one. Slow and steady inhale. And slow and steady exhale. Bring your left leg back to center. Rebend through your right knee. Release the strap off your left foot. Place your left foot on your right thigh. And take little tiny windshield wiper. Rock from side to side. Again, feel the release in your lower back. And breathe. Option to stay here. Option, take your strap around your right thigh. Holding on to either end. Lift your right leg up off of the mat. Option, left hand presses on that left thigh. See now if you can even soften through your feet, your toes. Again, unclench the glutes. Inhale, bring both legs closer. Try to keep them up high. Just reflatten your lower back. Level it out. Push it open. And breathe. This too shall pass. Inhale, bring it up. Reflatten, level it out. Open it up. Last time. Inhale. Level. Push it open. And breathe. Last breath. Inhale. Exhale, release both feet down to the mat. Release your strap and take windshield wipers, both knees rocking from side to side. Option to gaze opposite direction of our knees. Side to side and side to side. One more time, rocking from side to side. Bringing your knees into your chest now and making a circle here. Circle, massaging your lower back in one direction. And massage your lower back in the opposite direction. Now, option to take a couple rock and rolls up to massage your whole spine. Option to just pick a side and roll up as we meet in a comfortable seated position again. This time in our comfortable seated position, there's going to be very different levels. So don't judge your body, be kind to yourself. Right leg is going to come over your left thigh as much as possible. So if it stays like this is still a stretch. Maybe right away you're going to feel the right outer glute. You're going to feel that stretch. Ideally, we want knee on top of knee, holding right here. And then option, again, you can maybe feel the stretch as you are right here, sitting up. Option, the side that you crossed, so you're my right leg, I'm gonna lean to that side. So I'm gonna lean to the left. Again, feel free to take your blocks, your props, your pillows, And breathe. We won't be here long. Everything connects. Again, thinking of that hose. If you're tight in one spot, chances are it's affecting another spot. And breathe. Again, it's fun to use your imagination sometimes. Distract yourself by visualizing the muscles releasing. And one more breath right here. Inhale and exhale. And slowly rise. Feel free to pause the video at any time and stay longer in a stretch. Separating your legs, and this time finding our butterfly. Palms of your feet together to touch. And perhaps this is where you're going to stay. Again, trying to sit bones to earth, belly to spine, string at the crown of your head. Always trying to keep a great posture. Option to take your hands and press on your thighs. Option to lean forward. We'll only be here for a couple of rounds of breath. Wherever you are today is exactly where you're supposed to be. Be kind to yourself and breathe. One more breath. And slowly rise. This time, we're gonna place our left foot over our right. Again, all the way right here, you might start to feel the stretch. Listen to your levels. And then option to lean to that side. So I brought my left leg over, which means now I'm gonna fall over to the right. Again, feel free to use your props. Feeling this in the left lower back, left glute, all the way down. And breathe just a couple breaths and maybe use your imagination. Visualize where we're letting go, where we're releasing. Again, even all the way down to your toes. Soften through the toes. One more breath. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. And rise. And shoot your legs out in front of you and shake them out. Getting blood flowing back to them. One last thing, come back to your comfortable seated position. You're doing great. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. And exhale, twist to the right. Left hand on your right knee, tips of right fingers behind you. Again, belly to spine, string at the crown of your head, gaze behind. Maybe you just visualize this cue as we take 2 breaths. Inhale, we're filling up, finding length in our spine. And exhale, can you wring your body out farther to the right? Like you're wringing out a rag. One more. Inhale, fill up. And exhale, wring it out. Inhale, reaching your arms up to the sky. And exhale, twist to the left. Right hand to your left knee, tips of left fingers behind. Belly to spine, long neck, gaze back. 2 breaths. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, ring. One more. Inhale, fill up. And exhale, ring. Now we'll flow that twice, breath to movement. Inhale, reach up to the sky. And exhale, twist to the right. And inhale, reach up to the sky. And exhale, twist to the left. One more time through. Inhale up. And exhale to the right. And inhale up. And exhale to the left. And inhale up. And exhale. Great work. See you next time.